How's it going, you guys? I'm just chewing the last of my breakfast. I'm like, okay, hurry up. A little homemade sourdough toast with butter. I've got my coffee. Happy Friday. Happy Mother's Day weekend to all the moms, mother figures, fur baby moms. I hope you guys are having a great day. The Portland Metro is going to be about 74 degrees today. Another lovely spring day. We are having, in my opinion, an unseasonably lovely spring here in the Portland Metro. I love it. I love it. I'm not going to complain because I'm doing starter seeds with some vegetables for the first time. And the more sun we get, hopefully the better they do. So how is it going? No, none of those cats were mine. Yeah, all right. So hopefully I don't have food in my teeth. So Tank is here and she says, glad I'm off work today. I know, it's nice. So today is spring conferences for the kidlets. And so only the teachers have to go in. Whenever it's a non-school day for kids, the instructional assistants, we're off. So if we don't have contact with students, we don't work. So it's kind of nice, but you know, and I had yesterday off and today off. So I've been fairly productive. I worked on some stuff yesterday. Oh, and I meant to have Orville ready to say pop-up live. Yeah, he's my little pop-up live mascot. And it's been a while since I've brought him out, but this is little Orville. That is Colonel Orville Poppy Popcorn to you. And Tank says that she's getting her package today. And yes, you and Tracy should be getting your packages. And I'm still working on Pebbles' stuff. I was doing a little bit of that yesterday. Hello to Michelle Plays Hooky. How you doing? And there's Suzanne, Mariana. Hello. Good to see some of my peeps on a Friday morning. I know Friday afternoon for some of you. And hello, Barb. Good to see you. People greeting one another. Thrifty Crocheter Rachel is here. Fun kitty cats in the intro. Yeah. And like I was telling Lana, who asked, none of those cats are my cats. My daughter has a kitty. And for members, you can see the little catitude emoji. The member emoji that has the cat like jumping out. That is my grand kitty. That's my daughter's kitty. Her name is Callie. And so, yes, she is not featured in that video. I just got a bunch of stock video and stickers from in Wondershare Filmora. That is the little video editing program I use, Wondershare Filmora. And hello, Lana, by the way. Good to see you. And Tank typed in inspired. Mama Swift, hello. Oh, did you see my comment? Oh, I think you did. That I really want to try the Luck of the Draw 11. I have to gather the yarn, right? And I think I'm going to do your textured cabin throw because I've been wanting to try that stitch. So fingers crossed. I'm gonna get on it. I still have to work on my son's blanket, but because it's, you just have to do one color, right? One color per week. I should be able to do that and work on my son's blanket. And Michelle says, I woke myself up. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, Michelle says, twice last night because I lifted my hand over my head. Oh gosh, Michelle, how's that recovery going? Are you still in a lot of pain? And Deirdre, hello, good to see you. And let's see, yep, Kim G, hello. Just going to scroll down here. Yes, happy Mother's Day, says Deirdre. Fairbricks, hey, good to see you. Long time no see. I hope you're doing well. Prayers for a speedy recovery. Yeah, for sure. Oh, look at that. Tank getting the lucky wheel entry. You know what? I think I still have the wheel up, so I'm going to pull it up. Let's get it here. I had to find it though. I have a lot of tabs open right now. Here we go. Oh, where is it? Okay, there we go. All right, let's oh, not in caps lock. I like it to be caps lock, so then there's consistency. Tank 0509. Today's the 9th, right? All day, as my mom would say. All right, let me come back over to here. Click on that. I think I'm finally getting the little hang of when I'm sharing a screen, and then when I stop sharing a screen, I have to click on a certain picture so that I come back to my default view. Anyway, that's just my behind the scenes stuff. I feel good about figuring that mostly out instead of stopping sharing and then coming back over and having to readjust. And, you know, I've got the little glitchy internet again. However, it usually seems to level itself off. Like I glitch a lot and then all of a sudden I don't glitch so much. So hopefully that happens as well. And there's the Bud Files. Hey, Bud Files, good to see you. I popped into your channel when you were doing like a premiere, and then all of a sudden you ended it. So I'm sorry that I don't know if you did another premiere. I'm gonna have to go over and try to catch some of your videos. Noe, hello Noe. People greeting one another. Oh, and Kim says, I got my bracelet. I love it. Thank you so much. Did you enter the thing and go track your, hold up. What was it? There was like a wolf and, oh, snow leopard. And yeah. Have you tracked your snow leopard? What's your snow leopard's name? And Tank, what's your wolf's name? I gotta know. I love how you get the card with a picture and their name and everything. So tell me about it. I forgot my dolphin's name, but my sea turtle's name is Brownie. So that's cute. And people coming in. Hello, Debbie Graybert. And I'm sorry if I missed anybody. My chat kind of jumped a little bit. Pebbles Pico, still working on your lucky wheel prize. But I'll tell you what, without showing you, this is the bag. I've got the card filled out. I've got some stuff in there. Got to put a little bit more in there. And yeah. And then it'll be ready to go. I'm hoping to do that today, get that shipped out to you. So thank you for your patience. And Kim G says, Happy Mother's Day to all. Yes. No, it's surprisingly not a very painful procedure. Tylenol is all I need. Oh, good. But yeah, but when you get like a pain out of nowhere, can take you off, catch you off guard. Oopsie. Oh, dang. Hey, Scandalous Sandra says, I'm at work, but listening and left my DNA. Thank you. I feel so lucky to be off today, especially on such a lovely spring day. There we go. And Kim says, Mara, thanks for wishing for baby moms a happy Mother's Day. Yeah. Also, I'm a fur baby mom because my kids are kind of grown, and I know there's a lot of grandparents that feel like, oh, I don't get to celebrate Mother's Day anymore because now my daughters are celebrating Mother's Day, or my daughters-in-law are celebrating Mother's Day. But it is still Mother's Day for you. And if you do have a fur baby at home, you're parenting that. You're providing all the care, the proper care and feeding of your fur baby. So yes, I celebrate the fur baby moms for sure. Oh yes, and Deirdre, you do have to be a member. So like if you were a member, like somebody gifted you a membership and you were able to do it at one point, if that gifted membership expired, then you may not be able to. So, oh, hey, since you guys showed up for me today, maybe I'll gift a few memberships. Let me come over to my YouTubes and I'll give some memberships for you guys. A little happy Mother's Day membership gift. And even if you're not a mom. All right, let me make sure that my YouTube is muted. Yeah. Go to my channel. Click on that. Switch over to live chat. Okay. Give myself a thumbs up. Yeah. Okay. And let's see. Let's give some memberships. I'm not even a member on my own channel, so it's so funny. And because I have a branded channel, I'm not able to do those free gifted memberships that YouTube gives you because the branded channels cannot be I can't receive gifted memberships, and I can't gift out those free memberships, but I'm going to still gift some memberships. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Deirdre joined. Thank you so much. So let me do that. Gift the memberships and see who gets them. All right. So congratulations to Vima's Crochet, Kim Outerson, Heidi B, Michelle. Oh, wait, that was Michelle's message in there. Steve's Girl and Amy Domestico. Congratulations. Now, of course, you guys know I don't get to choose who receives the gifted memberships. YouTube does that, but welcome to the new members. And I'm going to go ahead and play a couple videos. Hold up, if I scroll up, wait a minute. Happy birthday, Kim G. Wait a minute. It's your birthday, Kim? Question mark. Let's confirm. Okay. All right. Pardon me. So I'm going to welcome in new members. And then also, thank you, Tank. I see that I believe you put in a member milestone. And so I'll play a couple of videos for the members. One moment. Here we go. And this is a member milestone for anyone celebrating a member milestone with me. So that was for Tank. She's been a member for 11 months. Thank you so much. And for Deirdre becoming a new member, as well as the gifted memberships that I did. Okay, let me come back over here. And some people are typing in inspired. Oh, yeah. Kim G says, Lana, not my birthday today, but thanks. Okay, good. All right. I was like, I thought Kim already. Wait a minute. Oh, and hello, Vima's Crochet. Good to see you, and congratulations, excuse me, on your gifted membership. While my videos were playing, I took a giant gulp of my coffee. Oh, man. But it was really cool. I got to sleep in today. I woke up at 6 o'clock-ish because Mr. Mindful, even though he was supposed to be off today too, he has to go into work. So he was leaving for work for some kind of meeting or project or something like that. And then I just stayed in bed and kind of went back to sleep and got up at 8 o'clock. And so it's very rare for me to be in bed, till 8 o'clock. It was super great. And then it's a gorgeous day. It's sunny and, a cool morning. I just love it. Now, I'm not happy that Miss Z had to end. Oh, you know what? I still have that pinned. Or did I pin it? No, maybe I didn't pin it. No, it's not. I thought I pinned the message saying that because Miss Z ended early that I was doing a pop-up, but I didn't pin it, so that's good. Debbie Graber typing in inspired. Kim. Okay, I got wolf, but it will not track my wolf. Oh no. Oh, 184. What? Oh, wolf is 1849F. What does that mean? They didn't give it a number. Oh, and Michelle, it is the follow animal tracking bracelets for mostly, I think it's like endangered species or species that are they tag and track the animals. And then so you can buy a fun bracelet. I've got mine here. You know what? I think probably I never entered in to track this dolphin. But anyway, so you get to kind of pick, they have different colored beads or stones. And then they've got like a little animal. So this is the dolphin. And then this one is the sea turtle. And when you buy the bracelets, they're like $16.95 plus tax and shipping, unless you have like like a coupon or a deal. If you sign up for their emails, which come frequently, BTW. Anyway, if you sign up for their emails, then they'll give you like a 10% or a 15% or a 20%. Or if you buy like 3 bracelets, sometimes they'll give you 1 free. They offer lots of deals. Llama Mama Kayla on her channel, you can look at her like about you section, and she has a 20% discount. Hint, hint. Okay. And so anyway, so you would pay tax and shipping, but then you could get a discount off of 1 bracelet if you were just ordering 1. But anyway, that is that. And so then when they come, they usually give you a little info card, and then it has a QR code on it. When you scan the QR code, you can track your animal and see where it is. So like the elephants, they are like behind on the tracking because they don't want poachers to come and, like harvest the elephants for their tusks and stuff. So anyway, so yeah, the tracking is like a couple of months behind or so on the elephants, but you could see where they were a couple months ago, which is cool. Nala, male snow leopard. Yeah, cool. Why did the golfer bring 2 pairs of pants? In case he got a hole in one. I like that joke. That's a cute one. All right. She's a red wolf, so she looks more like a coyote. Oh, wow. Neat. A red wolf. That is cool. Very cool. We have coyotes in our area, and I saw a coyote the other day, but it was so big. I thought I was like, is that a wolf? There was somebody walking on the street and the coyote was running. And I was like, wow, it kind of looked like a wolf, but it was a coyote. I don't know that we get wolves in my area, but we do have lots of coyotes. They're always reporting coyote sightings on our city's Facebook page. Hope is the thread that binds us together, much like crochet. Oh, I like that. That's nice. A kind word is like a warm blanket on a chilly day. Aw, that is a sweet one, isn't it? Yes, and Kim, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. And so Michelle says, the last 2 years, my daughter came over with the baby for Mother's Day. Oh, nice. In the tapestry of life, hope and kindness are the strongest threads. Aww. I love that. All right, I'm way behind. Let me try to catch up. Scrolling down. Yes. Oh, dear, that's where Deirdre became a new member. And where I'm finally to the point where I gifted some memberships. Woo, look at that, Barb. Barb got a lucky wheel entry. Let me share my screen and add you to the, whoop. Here we go. Barb, congratulations. You reached your max on the weekend windup, I believe. So you're doing good on those wheel entries. All right, 09. Oh, I have a hair. Oh, I think I got it. Let me put it in the trash can there. Okay. All right, congratulations. Okay, scrolling down. Oh, let me unshare that. Okay. Hello, Granny D. Good to see you. Gabby D says tank. You're welcome, Vima. Oh, yeah. And Granny D says, it's not Kim's birthday. Right. I didn't think so. Okay. Oh, hey, I was just thinking about you, Amanda. How are you doing? Literally just yesterday. I was like, I haven't seen Amanda in a long time. How's she doing? There she is. I manifested it. I manifested you to come in today. Good to see you. Yeah, and she says, hope all is good. I hope all is good with you. Yeah, congrats to the new members. Boy, I'm so behind. Scrolling down. Shatika, hello. TGIF, right? I love it that it's the weekend. Yeah. Lady Crochet Manuela, hello. Thinking that Nightbot is sleeping. Oh, well, not really. Nightbot is awake. So when the members type the word inspired, then the Nightbot will drop one, but then there's a little bit of a delay. And so then if we're inputting all these commands, like a funny command or a weather command or whatever, like he's just one little moderating bot. And so he might not be able to get every command. So go easy on him, just give him a little bit of a break occasionally. He's a hardworking moderator bot. I know. And a lot of people call him Nightbutt or whatever, but seriously, can you believe we can do stuff like this? I think it's so cool. I mean, I'm still of the mindset that, the internet and live streaming, like there are people who can see me all over the world. It's just, I don't know how it all works, but I give the technology gurus like some major props, right? Like the fact that we can do all this as a species. I don't know. It blows my mind. And I'm just a humble person using the technology, right? It's cool. All right, I'm going to take another sip of my coffee while I try to catch up. Yeah. Oh, Mariana says, I can't get the inspired. Oh, like I said, give it just a minute. May your hooks always find the loop of kindness in every stitch. Oh yeah, and as a courtesy, like if you've had a lucky wheel entry, and yeah, even though I say you can get two, give the code a little bit of a break, so then that way other people who want to type, other members that want to type inspired, can also do that. So anyway, yeah, and then after people yep, I caught you, Barb. Yeah. After people get a little inspired quote, then just give it a little bit of, give it a minute and then do it again. And then that way other members get an opportunity to have it done. All right. And then Heidi, hello, Heidi, Pazaloo Yarntastic. Good to see you. Nightbot is not dropping channels. Okay. Are you typing the word mindful ? So Manuela, if you want your channel link dropped, I don't think I've seen the command mindful, but type MINDFUL, and then hopefully he'll drop your channel. And once I catch up, I'll see whether or not he was dropping any channels. I probably threw Nightbot off by doing a pop-up live. This was not planned. So anyway, here I am, humanizing Nightbot. All right, put my coffee back on my warmer. It's warm, but it's not warm enough. I'm kind of bummed. I need a little bit hotter coffee. Oh, Melissa G's birthday. I'm not sure who Melissa G is. Maybe she doesn't. I'm not sure if she comes. Yeah. Yep. I got them both. I'm just behind in the chat. You know me, 5 to 10 minutes behind. No, he says, I've been getting a glut of scam calls. Those are no fun. Okay, I'm 9 minutes behind, so we'll see. Somebody type mindful. Oh, look at that. Mariana got a wheel entry. Okay. Share the screen, bring up the wheel. All right, let's keep going. Okay. Oh yeah. So yeah, he won't drop with that command. So hopefully you heard the proper word, mindful, and then he should drop channels. Oh, we have a lot of coyotes here too. It used to be mostly mostly woods, but there have been many new subdivisions. Exactly. My town for a while was like one of the most rapidly growing towns. So when Mr. Mindful and I moved here in 1997, when we got married, we were like a town of 12,500, and now I think we're double that. But that's, double in 20 something years. Ooh, I wish there was a Nightbot command that you could type in to find out the population of your town current. That would be kind of cool. There we go. See, Tank typed in mindful, and then her channel dropped. So there we go. Nightbot is working. Thank you, Tank, for testing it out. And there we go. Go check out Lady Crochet Manuela on her channel. And if you're not already, toss a little yarn in her window. Yeah. And when you drop your channel, I just ask that you do that once per hour or once per live stream, just depending on how long I'm live. And I'd appreciate that. Yes, two per live stream is how many you can get. Yep. So like on Sunday you got 2. So you reached your like capacity, your max for the day. Oh, you did a pop-up earlier today. Oh, you've been busy with the kidlets. How are the little mini yous doing, Amanda? And how are you guys getting to be spring? What is your weather like over there way across the pond and across Europe? Sweden. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm drawing a like blank on where you live. Scrolling down. I was really hoping to catch up. Oh yes, you have to be a member for the Inspired to work. A member, or it works for moderators. So some of my moderators are not members, and it does work for them, but I can't change it. So I'm going to, when a moderator who is not a member gets a wheel entry, I'm going to put them on to the monthly wheel, I think, or I'm going to do a separate wheel. I probably will just add them to the May monthly, everybody can go on it wheel. Oh, you're watching me on TV, my shining moment. I'm just kidding. Mara on the big screen. I better scoot back. Hello, Jackie. Good to see you. I must get someone to help me employ Nightbot. Granny D, I'm available. I'll help you. Let's do it. It's not too bad. I mean, I can just walk you through it if you want. Just let me know. walk you through it. I sent screenshot of Barb and Mariana. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Thank you so much. Hey Zach, you're out running errands. Oh, what you doing? And you guys, if you want, you can type in the word weather, 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 a space, and either your zip code. If you're like in the US, you can type in your zip code, or you can do your city and state. Sometimes you can do like your city and country or something. Feel free to give that a try. And Nightbot will tell us what the weather is like in your neck of the woods. See, we really do keep Nightbot busy around here. That's why I give him a little grace. Aisha, hello. Good to see you. And Jackie typed in mindful. Please go over, check her out, pick her up. Now, some people have content on their channels. Some people, they're just trying to grow their friends because maybe they want to do content on their channels, but go check them out. Gently toss a little yarn into their open window or leave some on their doorstep. That just means that you subscribed. Oh, Kim G typed in animal facts. Oh, and we got a dolphin fact. Dolphins have been known to interact with humans in various ways, including playing with swimmers and assisting fishermen. Dolphins are so cool. I love dolphins. In fact, I have, secrets revealed. Mara has a dolphin yin yang tattoo on my ankle. Yep. Dolphins for a long time were my favorite animal. Now I still love dolphins because I obviously put a tattoo of them on my ankle. So I obviously love dolphins, but sloths are probably my current favorite animal. I also really love otters and stuff too. So like all those cute little, furry animals. I love them. Pandas. And so when you type in animal facts, you're going to get a fact about one of like my 5 favorite animals. There's going to be dolphin facts, sloth facts, like panda facts specifically, otter facts. And maybe just bears in general, and then pandas, which really pandas are not bears, even though they call them panda bears. I think they're more related to, well, I forget. Sorry. My son lives in San Antonio, and we would see deer on people's front yards. Oh yeah, my cousin in Philadelphia, she has 2 baby deers that come into her yard. Hopefully she's not very attached to her flowers and plants because they just go to town on eating flowers and everything. There we go. The weather for Alton. Conditions are sunny with a temperature of 81. Whoa, you got a hot one already. The wind is blowing at 15 miles an hour. Nice. Yeah, oh, great. I'm on Deirdre's TV. Big and beautiful. But I have to type in the comments on my phone. Pardon me. All of a sudden, my throat just scraggled up. Weather, Netherlands. Weather for Netherlands. Conditions are fog with 67. Is that about right? I'm just wondering. Inquiring minds want to know. The weather for Faith. Oh, there we go. Granny D's weather. Partly cloudy, 75. And 5-mile-an-hour winds. Nice. Sunny and a temperature of 56 in Spokane. Wait. Who's in Spokane? I missed it. It's a lovely day here today. Oh, man. Hello, Denise Lee, and thank you for being a member for 16 months. Hold up. So weather for North India. I wonder if that gave, let's see, hold up. Weather for Spokane. So I think when she typed in weather for West India, it came up as Spokane, maybe? I was like, wait a minute, is Christine here? Christine is crocheting. Lovely here today. Dolphins are mammals. I know. I love mammals. Just kidding. No, I love dolphins. Yeah. Denise Lee said hi, and then she said member for 16 months. And I will, I'll play your member milestone video in a little bit. I did play it once already for Tank. And Vima says, I do have a channel and I post lots of crochet content. Awesome. Yay. Go over and check Vima out. Be the reason somebody believes in the goodness of people. I love that one. I really do. That means you really can make a difference in the world. You can show your kindness and your hope and positivity, and that will infect other people. Yes, I love that. Here we go. Sloths have a specialized adaptation in their neck that allows them to rotate their head up to 270 degrees. Wow. Almost like the same adaptation that owls have, because I think owls have that adaptation too. Because maybe they can even turn their heads more than that. Does anybody know? Look it up. Somebody look up how many degrees an owl can turn its head, because I need to know. And Mimi Love says, stopping by to show my love, Mara. Hugs to all my sweet friends. Thank you. When we share our crochet, we share hope and kindness with the world. Yeah. Oh, I'm only a couple minutes behind. Whoop, whoop. Giant pandas are their own branch of the bear family tree. They can't just be lumped into Ursus. They're actually the most distantly related of all the other extant bears to Ursus. Yeah. Giant pandas, they're all so cool. You notice how, other than like dolphins, well, okay, all right. So I guess my animal facts have a couple of quick moving animals and then a couple of very slow moving animals. And that is kind of like my speed. I'm either moving slow or I'm moving a mile a minute. Next Wednesday, we should hit 101. Yeah, I'll pass on the 100 degrees. I mean, personally, I like 78. 78 is a really good temperature because I can usually sit like in a t-shirt and capri length pants and not be sweating. So I think 78 is my perfect temperature. Weather for Longview, partly cloudy with a temperature of 75. And 75 is pretty nice too. I don't need a sweater. I like the weather where I don't need a long sleeve or a sweater. But that you don't start sweating. I mean, I think I could even kind of go to 80, but really 80 starts pushing the steam barrier. Ooh, weather for Uttar Pradesh. Conditions are fair with a temperature of 85 or 29 degrees Celsius. 4-mile-an-hour winds. So is that accurate? Is that your weather? And Michelle has been a member for 6 months. Thank you so much. Sally, hello. How's it going? Good to see you. There's Sally. And yep, I am on because I have a couple days off from work. I had yesterday off and today off because it's teacher conferences. And so the instructional assistants and all the rest of the staff, all the classified staff. So there's certified staff, teachers, and then there's the classified staff, me. And so I get the day off. Woohoo! I knew there was a reason I worked for a school, but I'm not an actual certified teacher. I know I'm bad, right? And Sally says hello to all in the chat. Oh, wait a minute. What did Pebbles say? Did I miss Pebbles? Pebbles, a stitch of hope can mend even the deepest wounds, right? You know, I definitely think something important is that we let go of our anger. And like when we are wounded, somebody has hurt us, not just necessarily physically, but mentally, emotionally, or spiritually hurt us, that we would let go of that, because that is what really can be harmful, is like not letting go of that anger and everything. So yes, I do like that saying. Yes, and just like a crochet pattern, kindness can come in all forms. I love it. It's funny. Owls turn up to 270 degrees as well. Yes, Google says 270. Thank you both for checking that out. So I thought it was about that. Yeah, 270 is pretty far, right? Yeah. Had to come back to say that is very true. There has been a lot of people in crochet community that has shown me a lot of kindness and have made a very real difference in my life. Yeah. Yes. You know, and just like we say, like giving somebody a smile is so much easier than, you know, a frown or a scowl. Yeah. Plus it gives you these lines. No, I'm just kidding. No, this is like a trait. My mom had these same ones. My grandmother had these same, we call them 11s. The 11s is my lucky number. But should I be so lucky to live long enough to get these lines really where they need? I think that actually comes because I can't see and I have to squint. So I get the 11s. Stitch by stitch, we can mend the world with hope and kindness. Sloths have a specialized stomach with multiple chambers to aid in the digestion of their plant-based diet. Lana says it's 10 a.m. here right now. Temperature is 85 degrees and expected to be 100 degrees. I forget where are you located approximately, Lana? You don't have to say the exact city, but it escapes my mind because you're in the Pacific time zone too. The world is my canvas and crochet is my brush. I like that one. Many in our Yarny community have touched my heart, says Pebbles. Yes, I love that community because I really believe that we united, we stand, right? Mariana says, I lived 12 years in Warden, Washington. I think I've been through there. Is that like the more eastern or central, like Warden? Isn't that like Tri-Cities or along that? I can't remember. It is so true, Pebbles. Yes. The sloth in the movie Zootopia is hilarious. He moves so slow. Yes. I love that. In the DMV of all places, I think it is like what's the word? It's definitely like a parody of reality, right? It's like sometimes when you're waiting at the DMV, it feels like things are going at sloth's pace, right? And I love there's like a rabbit asking questions of the sloth and she's getting so frustrated. Oh, Mariana, thank you so much for gifting memberships. Let me see if I can come over here and find out. Okay. Lana received a gifted membership. Congratulations. And Pamela D. Barbara Baudouin. Well, French would be Baudouin. Put the American spin on it. And Kim Solomon or Smith Salmon. That's how you spell salmon. Kim Salmon. And Mama Swift. I mean, not Mama Swift, Mama Riz. Congratulations. Yes. Mama Riz was visiting the other day. It was so nice to see her and see her around the YT streets. Yay. Hey, new members, let me play this video for Mariana. Thank you so much. And then I'll also welcome in and I'll do 3 videos. So bear with me. Okay, here we go. Let me come over here. Thank you so much. Welcome new members. And lastly, here is the member milestone for those celebrating a member milestone with me. Thank you so much for continuing to be an inspired artisan. And Vima says it's 31 degrees Celsius now. There you go. It was pretty close, right? I think it said 29. Yay. With hope in our hearts, we can crochet a better tomorrow. I like that. Yes. And Nightbot occasionally drops a link where you can become a mindful maker. And so if you're on an iPhone, you can click on that. I think it should take you over. Only if you want to be a member, though. No obligation. I do totally appreciate the support, but no obligation to become a member of the channel. 99 cents a month. That would be US dollars, 99 cents. And plus tax, apparently. I didn't realize that people in places with sales tax pay sales tax on that too. Like, what? That's not fair. I'm telling you, there's the sales tax. Then there's, YouTube gets their like 35%. So I basically see about, maybe 65 cents. I think I see about 65 cents of the membership. And then I pay my taxes, so what do I pay? About 30%, another 25 to 30%, give or take. So I get about 50 cents from every membership. And then I don't get the, I do get like ad revenue type of a thing, but it's nice. Anyway, most of the content creators, unless they're doing it full time or whatever, we're not making a lot of money doing this. This is, for me, this is just for fun. I have my full-time, well, not full-time, but I have my work. I work a couple of part-time jobs. As you guys mostly know, I work for a school, and then I also work at the YMCA. I teach Red Cross, CPR, first aid, AED. I just did a class last night. And then I also teach the babysitters training class. I was doing tutoring up until January, and then I kind of stopped doing tutoring, which is nice because it does give me a little bit more time when I'm off work to work on my channel stuff and crochet. So scrolling down, anyway, all that long story short. Yes, welcome new members, said Mariana. Yeah, thank you so much. Southern California. Okay. Yes. Bears are excellent swimmers and are capable of covering long distances in water. I like Nightbot keeps giving that world is my canvas and crochet is my brush. Like Barb got it, Michelle got it, somebody else got it. Anyway, why can't a nose be 12 inches long? Because then it would be a foot. That is totally a like a kindergarten joke. I love that. Or a second grade joke where they're learning the difference between like inches, feet, yards, miles. Yeah. 68 miles from Tri-Cities. It is Central. Okay, I was thinking Central. I was like, maybe is it Moses Lake or one of those? Wenatchee. Right. Did we have this discussion already? Wenatchee. Oh, you typed in animal facts and probably got autocorrect. It separated it out. So you have to type animal facts all together. There we go. Sloths have long claws that help them grip onto tree branches and navigate their environment. Oh, I like that. Terry Crafty, hello. Taffy, hello. How are you doing? Are you enjoying our beautiful spring weather here in the Portland metro? Yeah, there we go. Here's where I give all the members type the word inspired to get an inspirational quote and maybe a chance to get on the prize wheel. Max of 2 entries per live. Sloths have a relatively low body temperature and a slow heart rate compared to other mammals. Right, because pretty much all they do is eat, sleep, poop, that kind of thing, right? A kind word is like a warm blanket on a chilly day. Oh, that one's come up before too today. Nightbot's getting repetitive. He's like, all right, I'm just going to keep spitting out these ones if you like it. With every stitch I weave joy into the fabric of my life. I like that one. Every skein has a story waiting to be made. You got it. Stitch by stitch, we can mend the world with hope and kindness. What has more lives than a cat? A frog, because it croaks every day. That's funny. Yes, kindness costs nothing but creates immense value, right? So true. I'm only a minute behind. I'm trying to catch up. Oh my God. Yes, you know it. Yes. Oh, welcome in, Lacey Lavender. Hello. With hope in her. Oh, who has watched Moose Port with Gene Hackman and Raymond? Not me. I have not. When was that from? Oh no, I am Deirdre, I'm in Portland, Oregon. I'm on the left coast, right? I'm on the west coast. Yes, Portland, Oregon. I grew up in Fremont, California, in the Bay Area, and then met my husband down there a year before we got married, a little over a year before we got married. He took a job up here. And so then just before we got married, I moved up to Oregon and have lived here just over 28 years. Oh my gosh. And our anniversary is coming up in just a couple, like less than 2 weeks. Wait, 14 plus 9, less than 2 weeks. Right, let's see. 14 plus 9 is about 2 weeks. Shoot. Yeah. All right. Through crochet, we can weave hope and kindness into every creation. I think our anniversary is Saturday. And so we got married on a Saturday. And this year, our anniversary is on a Saturday, the 24th. With each project, let your crochet spread kindness like ripples in the water, like that. And Tank says, inspired, last one. Well, if it didn't work, then you're going to have to do it again. And Sally says, kindness matters. Yes, it does. I got to ride a huge frog in the game I play. Oh, fun. Pardon me. Why is my throat doing that? I've got a little frog in there, so. The warmth of crochet is matched only by the warmth of a kind heart. So sweet. Mooseport, 2004. No, I never saw it. Gwen, hello. She says, hello, beautiful humans. Smiles can be contagious. Spread them around. Yes, a lot. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to all of the beautiful mothers in the chat. I hope you have a blessed weekend. Yes, I know at the beginning I was saying Happy Mother's Day to all the moms, all the mother figures, and all the fur baby moms. So we're getting everybody. Yes, 28 years. 28 years. So interestingly, I'll have been married essentially half my life. Yes, married half my life. Okay, waiting for the internet. I got married at 28 and I'm 56, right? Am I 56? Gonna be 57? Ay, ay, ay. So yeah, I've been married for half my life. So cool. I gotta point that out to my husband. He's not halfway yet because he is 8 years older than me. Another mindful Mara fact, right? Okay. You're just getting all the deets on me today. Woo! There you go. You reached your max. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me bring up the wheel and add Barb. Barb is lucky with that. Okay. Congrats. Yeah, we've already had 4 people get on the wheel today. Well, 3 people, 1 twice. One person twice. Thank you. I know we with our kids finishing college this year, we're like, now that we're going to have more money in our pocket. Our twins, we're like, okay, well, you can hurry up and graduate, get a real job, start paying for yourself. And yeah, so that we can start doing some things to fix up our house and our yards and, like all those things, like we need some repairs done on stuff, but we've been waiting to do it, waiting to get a new stove. Our stove works fine, but we've upgraded all the rest of our appliances to the stainless steel appliances, except for the stove. We still have the original stove that came with this house 29 years ago. Hey Rita, she says, lurking while I'm getting ready for today. Hi everyone in the chat, and happy Mother's Day. Yes, my honey and I celebrate our 45th on July 14th. Oh, that is so awesome, Tank. And I know, and didn't you have one of those? Oh gosh, all of a sudden glitchy. Okay. All right. Didn't you have one of those relationships where you like met and got married right away? And look, 45 years later, here you are. I think it's fabulous. That is my inspiration. My parents and Mr. Mindful's parents, they were also married so Mr. Mindful's parents, over 50 years. And my parents were over 45 years, but then my father passed away or whatever. So I think that's what it was, over 40. And my dad passed away. And then 6 years later, my mom passed away. But I think we celebrated their 45th. Gosh, I have to do the math. 1956 plus 45. Hey Siri, what is 1956 plus 45?
That would be 2001.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
No, they made it to over 40, but they didn't make it to 45 because my dad passed away in 1997. The year I got married, my father passed away. So, yeah. Anyway, and Vita, hello. Good to see you. And yeah, Denise Lee typed in inspired. Oh, sorry, my chat jumped again. Yay, me, says Barb. Okay. All right. Scrolling down. We celebrate the same year, 1980. Oh, says Rita. Oh, that's awesome. So cool. My pastor's been married 53 years. They are 82 and 81. Oh, that's cool. And I think I made it. Oh, died 2 weeks before her 40. Oh, her honey died 2 weeks before her 45th. Oh, what a shame. Yeah. Yeah. So my parents would have had 45 years the year that my twins were born. And then my mom passed away in 2003. So they were only 66. They passed away. My dad was 66 and they were 6 years apart age wise. And my mom, 6 years later, when she was 66, she passed away. So, and because that my parents were 19 and 25 when they got married, and Mr. Mindful and I were older. So like I was 28 and he was 36. So, we figure like if we make it to 50 years, then that means we're gonna make it to the like we still have a long ways to go. So I don't know. I don't know if that's possible. He would have to be 86 and then I would be 78 or whatever. So yeah. My parents, well, in the 50s, people got married like right out of high school or right out of the military or when they were in the military and stuff. And that's how my parents met. They were, my mom grew up mostly, she was born in Hawaii and then came over to the mainland during World War II. And then they went back to Hawaii for a couple of more years. And then after the war, and then when she came back to the U.S. again, that she grew up in the rest of her time in Alameda, and then she lived the rest of her life in the Bay Area. Mostly, she did move briefly. Well, anyway, Sacramento Valley. So anyway, my mom was like, I think just finishing high school, and my dad was. They were at a dance. They were, like dance halls. I guess, and then now they're like the modern day club, right? But dance halls where you went and you had a dance card or whatever. So cool. So anyway, she, that's how they met, at a dance. And he was in the Army or the Navy. He did like 4 years, but he did a couple years of Army and a couple years of Navy, I think, or Air Force, a couple years. That was way before I was born. So how am I expected to remember? He never really talked about it too much, but he did go to Korea. All right. My granddaughter's birthday is on the 24th. Oh, she'll be 5. I'll be thinking of you on the 24th. Oh, that's cool. 5-year-old granddaughter. That's neat. Yeah. So anyway, so cool. All right. I'm going to, my hands were feeling really dry. So I decided to put on some lotion and that helped. This is this calendula body butter, hemp body butter with aloe and calendula. And it's like a clove and cinnamon or something. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like a nice cup of tea. I remember you saying that because my hubby was born and raised in Hawaii, and then they moved down here when he was older and lived in the Bay Area. Rita, I know we were talking about, like, I feel like we probably met. I feel like we, or maybe, that's right, Rita. I feel like our paths have crossed somewhere for real, like in real life. Anyway. Because I swear I know somebody with, or anyway, yeah. Okay. Woo. Got my ring back on. Oh yes, there we go. Ladybug Taffy typed in animal facts, And let's see, turtles. That's turtles. Yeah, I didn't say turtles before, right? So turtles, sloths, otters, pandas, dolphins. There we go. Turtles have excellent underwater vision and can also see well in dim light. Taffy, I'm not sure. Did you ever see like that I finally strung my popcorn? Got my little popcorn string. Start now. For those of you that want to put popcorn on your Christmas trees, you can make these fun little popcorns. They work up super fast. You just stuff them with a little bit of like a cotton ball or something. And then if you make a nice big string of them, then you can put these all over your Christmas tree and you don't have to worry about them getting all stale and, you know, any household animals trying to jump in your tree and eat it. Yeah. I think you were the one that suggested that I string them all together. So like if I threw them up in the air, it would be easy. And Lacey Lavender says some turtles can see infrared. Wow. All right. So I did intend to try to crochet a little bit on my son's blanket. And for those of you that are, you know, gonna hang out with me, I'm not sure. Are you working on a project? Oh, I'm really frozen. Boy, I really froze up. All right. I know, what a small world we have. A lot in common. Yes. And you know, it's funny. Every time I put that lotion on and then I start to work on crochet, I think, oh, somebody's going to be smelling my, like, it's going to smell like that. My son's blanket's going to get a little clove, cinnamon, vanilla. But yeah, it's getting there. My twins are going to be here tomorrow. So today I plan on making 2 loaves of sourdough bread so that my daughter will be able to take one back with her. And then my son can enjoy it while he's home over the weekend. And then I'm also hoping that if I get a fair bit of time, that I'll be able to finish his blanket and get it to him. So he's going to New York for a school trip to visit with marketing firms. And so he was specially invited to this class. You have to be, you know, like invited by the professor of the class. And oh, I'll get to your question in a second, Deirdre. So anyway, you have to be, also hey, Mona, good to see you. They have to be specially invited, and then they get to go and visit marketing firms. And so he's going to be going to the World Trade Center on the 67th floor or 62nd floor and meeting with people. And and I think he's going to be there for like 5 days, and then he'll get to come back. And so when he comes back, I'm hoping that I have his blanket done by then. So right now that his blanket is a good size lap blanket. Okay, so to answer your question, turtles are, hold on, let me come up here. Sloths have a greenish tint to their fur, which helps them blend in with trees. Okay, here. Deirdre says, what is it that you like about turtles? Why are they one of your favorites? I think it was because of the movie Finding Nemo, you know, the sea turtles in there. And I don't know. That's just like, if I think about what it would be like a surfer dude or whatever, like what it would be like, you know, if a turtle really could talk, like that movie kind of does it for me. I don't know. I love a lot of animals, and it is hard for me to like narrow down and say my favorite animals. I just love animals in general. And I think it's really, really cool that humans aren't alone on this planet, that we have all these animals around us. I just think it's really cool. That's yeah. My granddaughter's birthday was the 7th. I gave her her blanket and she said she loves it and that it was perfect. Oh, that made my heart feel good. I bet it did. And so how are you doing, Mona? Good to see you. It's been about, well, not quite a week since I planted my seeds, so maybe they'll be sprout, maybe like in another few days. Vicky Oodles, hello. She says blanket, hello to all. Turtles are special. I love that. That's exactly why. Yeah. Honestly, I thought, and I only have the one tattoo. Well, no, I have technically 2 tattoos. Another long story. That'll be like a members only story. No, it's just like a tiniest tattoo. It's just like my Greek letters. I got my alpha. I have the tattoo, a little alpha and phi or phi, alpha phi tattoo. But I got that when I was 21, and I got it in a place on the bottom of my foot where, your heel, where it rubs off. So there's not, you can still see that it's alpha phi, but hardly because it's worn off. But I really only have the one tattoo on my ankle. And I thought if I ever got another tattoo, it would be of a sea turtle, and it would be kind of like one of those tribal looking ones where the shell would have flowers on it. And then each shell would have my kid's name, so like Isabel, but ouch, that would hurt. And then Ryan and Samuel. And so I don't think I could do the paint. So what I might do is just make up a temporary tattoo and put it on. I don't think I could go through the pain of another tattoo. They're just painful. But turtles are special. They are special. And Rita, thank you so much for that super sticker. So generous of you and kind. Let me play this for you. What did I plant? Okay, I planted 2 kinds of tomatoes, cucumbers, radish, mixed sweet peppers. So it's like multiple colored ones with purple and orange, and they call it, oh, I don't know, like a carnival medley of peppers. And then I also did jalapenos and onion and some catnip for my daughter. she selected the catnip seeds, and so I planted that for her. And I think there's something else. It'll come to me. But I've got my fingers crossed. I'm going to have to plant some more stuff. I'm going to because rumor has it, if I want to not have big worms and stuff, I'm going to have to put, was it cilantro, parsley, dill? What do I have to plant at the bottom of my tomatoes, Mona? We were having like on your channel on Sunday night, you guys were really talking about those various worms and moths and critters that come along and eat your stuff. So it's like you have to plant a whole variety of stuff just to ward off the things you don't want coming to eat, so that you get to actually enjoy your harvest. Oh, and thank you, Vicky Oodles, for being a member for 9 months. I'll play your member milestone in a minute. And hello, Emily. Welcome in. She says, hi, Mara, and everyone in the chat. Oh, hey, you guys. Also, I want to be respectful. I came on not intending to stay on for like an hour and a half, but Miss C ended early. Is there anybody I need to go because I'm stepping on, I don't want to step on toes. I don't normally come up on Friday. I just happen to be off. Catnip is good tea. Really? What does catnip tea do? I mean, I am a fan of tea and all. And Vicky Oodles, be the reason someone believes in the goodness of people. That one came up earlier today, and I love that. Marigold. Oh, right. Somebody did tell me marigold. Yeah. No, marigold was what? Marigold and basil. Right. And I love marigold. That's what I was saying in Mona's chat is like, I like marigold. They are pretty. So I'm going to have to plant some marigold to get, and basil. I like basil. We had basil. It's been a long time since I planted, but like 20 years ago down the street, my basil was very prolific. I had a lot of tomatoes and basil. Yeah. And they're really great, together. Have a few drinks and go get the no, you won't feel a thing. I'm kidding. Yeah, I don't drink. Stopped drinking. Yeah. I don't. Well, I used to just mostly enjoy wine, but I did stop drinking. Just alcohol just wasn't really working for my tummy anymore. And so yeah, it's been almost a year and a half. Mima D Don P, hello. Catnip is good for anxiety and insomnia. Cool. I'm gonna have to try that. If the catnip grows, I mean, I don't even know how to know when it's ready, but I guess I'll just have to look. I'm gonna have to look up all these things or talk to Mona. And my friend also, I told her about on Sunday, I told her how we got all the stuff planted. And then she was telling me all like, you have to put a little cup with the beer for the snails and the slugs. And then you have to put basil at the bottom and plant dill for something else. And I'm just like, seriously? I didn't plan for all that. I'm going to have to go get another one of those starter things and hurry up and plant that other stuff. Right. Or I'll just have to buy like a basil plant and put it down and transfer it into I like lemon basil in water. Nice. Oh, Emily, thank you. This is a poncho. This is my fiddleberry poncho. So it's let's turn Mandy the mannequin around. So yes, it is a poncho. It's a really large poncho, big square, like 4-point poncho. And woo, now I'm like turning, let me. I just don't need her falling on me and attacking me. Thank you. Yes, the fiddleberry poncho. When I find the pattern, I think I'll write up the pattern. I really got to clean this room. And I'm sure once I do, I'll find the fiddleberry poncho that I hand wrote out and finally get that typed up. Share it with you all. If you don't like puff stitches, you will not like that poncho. So it has a lot of puff stitches in it, but I like puffs. I love puffs. I love bubbles. I love popcorn stitches. Yeah, I like them all. I just don't really care much for treble crochets on their own. I like treble crochets when they're like part of a front post treble that's creating a cable, but otherwise, like if I'm just doing like an up and down treble, I don't care for those. Excuse me. I don't drink either. I don't like the taste or after effects anymore. I'm just like, yeah, I just think I'm too old now. My grandfather used to make dandelion soup. Ah. No, there's not a tutorial on the poncho yet because I didn't make one. But yeah, it's eventually I'll do it and I'll make a tutorial. Thank you. So the colorway, this was hand dyed by Thriss, Full Spectrum Yarns, Thriss and Stitches here on YouTube. And she dyed this on one of her live streams. And then I was lucky enough to be able to buy it. She had it in the knitted, a knitted blank. And there were actually 6 knitted blanks. So she put it on her Addi or Centro or whatever knitting machine she used. And then she laid them in the water bath or whatever it is however she dyes it, but she laid them in the big pans and then put the color on it and everything. And then the people in the chat, they call her the fiddler because when she's in the process of dyeing yarn, she just keeps fiddling with it. So they said that her like villain name or whatever is the fiddler. And so I don't know who it was in the chat, but they named that colorway Fiddleberry. And so when I made the poncho using the yarn, I called it the Fiddleberry poncho because the puff stitches will look like little berries on there. So yeah. So regardless of what color you use, what color, you could still call it Fiddleberry because of the berries. Yeah, puff stitches aren't that bad, right? Yeah. Yes, I know. I have a lot of Full Spectrum yarn that I need to use some more of it. I think I hanged up some yarn. Like I had bought some of her yarn and it was I'm just looking to see if I could see it around, but anyway, it was kind of like a unicorn colored yarn. It was like pink and blue and stuff. And Sanita sent me some because she doesn't care for pink or whatever. So she was so kind, or she was just being hanks of that yarn. And so I now I have like 4 hanks of it, and I would need to make something with that. I got to make some more stuff. So, yeah. Oh wow, the chat jumped when I looked away. A single act of kindness can ripple through the lives of many. That's true. With every stitch, I weave joy into the fabric of my life. And crochet, where yarn becomes art and every pattern tells a story. I like that. Puffs are better than popcorns, in my opinion. Popcorns slow me down too much. I know. I guess that can be true. That popcorn stitches, you do have to take your hook out and then go back in. But I love popcorn, and I don't mind the popcorn stitches. Colonel Orville, Poppy Popcorn. I'm going to have to weave in or do something about the little end of my popcorn here because it sticks out from putting all the popcorns onto the yarn. They're so cute. All right. So yeah, as I always say, it's 11 o'clock. I was going to pull this out and work on it, but how about what I do is I stay on for another few minutes. But if you guys can tell me if who might be live at 11 Pacific time, which is 2 Eastern, 1 Central. Oh, my Orville, Colonel Orville, Poppy Popcorn. I don't mind puffs. but it seems like such a yarn eater to me. I have to double check my yardage when, yeah, that's true. That's true. And Mona likes popcorn stitches too. Yay, I'm not alone. I was worried that I was like alone in liking them. I know there are people who vehemently, they repel them, right? But I love them. Popcorns and puffs and baubles and clusters. I just like when things have a lot of texture to them. I like projects that have texture, like, oh, I don't know. Well, I don't have any puffs or baubles on this, but you know, when you look at a herringbone stitch, and that really gives a nice texture. I did a project yesterday, but I don't necessarily want to show it because the person who's getting it is here. I wanted it to be a surprise. VJ comes in an hour. Oh, okay. Does she come at noon on, well, 3 o'clock on Fridays? I thought she started at closer to 4 o'clock Eastern time or 3. Well, anyway, I don't know, but that's fine. That's fine. What is the difference between puffs and baubles? So a puff stitch, let me lower this. Oh, you know what? I might be able to use my son's. Where's the end? I cannot find the end. Here we go. Oh no, did I take out my stitch marker? Don't be undoing your work, Mara. Ay, ay, ay. How did that happen? I also don't know what happened to my crochet hook for this project. All right, so let me grab an H hook. No, wrong one. Cancel. Cancel. Okay, add this to the stage. Just ignore the rest of the stuff I have on my desk, but like a puff stitch. You yarn over and pull up your loop. Yarn over, go back in, pull up another loop on your hook. Yarn over, go in, pull up another loop on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all the loops. Right? I used to have a little cheat sheet. Okay, and then bobble. Is a bobble closer to a oh, thank you, Vicky Oodles. Let me play this for you. Give me a second. Okay, yeah. All right, so sorry about that. Okay, so the bobble stitch is going to be pulling over. So you go over, insert your hook, pull through 2, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop. Do that. Sometimes there's like a 3 double crochet bobble, or there's a, 4 double crochet bobble. The instructions should tell you how many times to go over. And then you yarn over and pull through. I think it's all the loops again. And then sometimes you do like a chain one to close it off. So the puff, you don't pull through, whereas the bobble you do. Now the cluster, a cluster is usually, you know, similar. A cluster is more like a bobble than a puff. Anyone else want to contribute to that conversation? Hot to work on because of the yarn being thick, and I frogged it and made a lighter blanket. Well, there you go. Yeah. Yes. And thank you so much, Vicky Oodles. Now, don't you guys worry. Those of you that have, like Mariana gifted some memberships, Deirdre became a new member, and Rita did a super sticker, and Vicky did a super sticker. So I also wanted to let you guys know, like on Sunday after my live, I went through, and if you gave $2, I gave you another entry onto the wheel. Like if you do $10, you'll get like 10 entries on the wheel. So Mariana had him onto the wheel more times. So it's similar to what Mishi says she's doing. Like she's giving one entry like for every dollar. And so I'm doing that too. All right. Just so you know. And I will go back and, you know, add those onto the wheel at the end of my live. I just think I do appreciate that support, and that again, it's never expected, but certainly appreciated. Because I'm just here to have fun with you guys. So, all right. So yeah, I'm not actually doing bobbles or clusters in this. I'm just doing the granny stitch for my son's blanket. So let's go ahead, and since I have the secondary camera done, we'll just whoop there. Try to make it more centered. Yes. I'm making a dragon and I'm using the bobble stitch for its toes. Yes, I like that. Some of the little amigurumis that I've made have the bobble stitch for its little limbs, or for like its ears have a bobble stitch, its arms have a bobble stitch, etc. Oh, look at that. Lacey Lavender got on the wheel. Congratulations, Lacey Lavender. I will add you to the wheel. I think if I pull it up when I'm sharing, it may mess with the sharing, but we'll see. Let me share my screen and share the wheel. Okay. Okay. Let's see what happens when I stop sharing the wheel. Let me remove that. All right, it swaps out my view, but that's okay. I can go back to that pretty easily. Congratulations on your wheel entry. Woohoo, she says. Okay, I thought it was the same stitch, but was called different names. Thanks for clarifying. No problem. Yeah, puffs, you don't have to yarn over and pull through. Mariana says, I enjoy hanging out here with y'all. Hey, little Carrie, thank you. Yes, I'm off work today. Yesterday and today, no work. Popping in to say a quick hello, and then it's back to unpacking. Oh my gosh. Have fun with that. All right. My stuff is in the way. Poppy or Orville Poppy Popcorn is in the way. I was just thinking the other day I need to make more of my Colonel Orville Poppy Popcorn stickers because I ran out of those and I just haven't made more of them. Bye, Emily. Thanks for popping in. But yeah, I'll hang out here for a little bit. Let me see. Maybe I can, well, I guess I'm not too far from finishing off this round. But maybe if I finish off this round, I'm going to head out. I've been on here for an hour and 42 minutes already. So yeah, it's time to wrap things up. And then, of course, please go and visit VJ and Granny D and all the people that come on Fridays. Tomorrow, I should be live at 8 a.m. Pacific time for bingo with Carrie on Carrie's channel. I just have stuff all over the place. Just getting in there. I'm probably going to knock my pad of paper onto the floor. But yes, so Carrie's channel, Carrie the Arnie Elephant for bingo. Thank you so much, Michelle, for gifting 5 memberships, and congratulations to Butterfly Dreams Crochet and More received a gifted membership, and Lisa and Suzanne, Bonnie's Corner, and Navy Mommy Loves to Crochet. Welcome or welcome back to those 5 lucky people. I will play the thank you in just a second here. All right, let me. Vicki says, I've been having such a hard time getting up before 9 lately. All right, here, let me stop for a second. Thank you so much. Let me play these videos. I appreciate you so much. And welcome new members. I think I also said I was going to play that member milestone again. Thank you so much for continuing to be inspired artisans. For those that have member milestones, this is for you. I'm still trying to finish this round before I end. All right. And did I miss anything else? Yay. Sleeping 10 to 12 hours. I think it's because of my recovery. Probably Michelle. But wow, I usually can only sleep like 7 hours and my body just wakes up. If there's ever a day when I sleep for more than 6.5 to 7 hours, it probably means I had to take something to help me sleep, or, like I took something with I don't normally sleep that long. Hey, Charlotte, Gulf Coast Granny is here. Thanks so much for coming in. I appreciate the visit. I hope you're doing well. All right, I am going to finish up this round of my rectangular granny blanket, which is for my son, my one of my twins, and then I'm going to end the live because we've been on here for an hour and 46 minutes already. But I've loved hanging out and spending time. Really fun to do a pop-up live because I feel I'm lucky I got the day off. That was so fun. And very cool that you guys popped in to hang out. I do appreciate it. I appreciate all the support. And then, of course, so tomorrow I was mentioning there's bingo at Carrie's at 8 a.m. Pacific time. And then I've got Stitching Up. Well, you know what? My twins are going to be here, so I may not do my Stitching Up Saturday tomorrow. So if I don't do Stitching Up Saturdays, we'll do some fun Mother's Day activities on Sunday night. And but I will keep you guys posted about whether or not I'm going to do my Stitching Up Saturdays live tomorrow. If we are hanging out as a family, or if my daughter wants to come on and do the live with me tomorrow evening, then that sounds good. But otherwise, we may be canceling that. So I'll give you a heads up about that. You're getting the extra live now. Yeah, thank you so much, Vicki. It was great hanging out with you guys. Oh, it was a nice surprise. It was fun. It's been fun for me, and thank you for saying that. I do appreciate that you guys took time out of your day to come and hang out with me here. So it's even though I'm talking mostly, I'm talking to you guys. I don't get to hear your voices. I appreciate the conversation. And bingo and all the lives tomorrow. My daughter is taking me out for Mother's Day. Well, I hope you have a great time. All right, how I always end my granny squares is with a half double to represent the chain 2 space. So right there's my half double. And then what I can do is I just do a chain 1 and I go right back in to there. So that's how I do my corner. So you end at the corner. All right. I'm going to put my stitch marker in and stop sharing that. Let's go here, remove. Oh, wait. There we go. I don't know why my picture didn't show up. Let me just do that. Thank you again for being here. I'm going to play my outro. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Friday and your weekend. Once again, happy Mother's Day weekend to all the mothers, all the mother figures, and all the fur baby moms. Take care and be kind.